Hi guys, so I'm back and I am officially ready to start and change my life, and I'm here to do it with you guys, like with you. But I when I got on camera and I was open and vulnerable and about what I like wanted and where I was, I wanted to share that. I wanted to be honest and authentic, and I mean that was my all-time low point. I mean, I just felt horrible, and I don't want to feel like that anymore. And I mean, if you're feeling like that too, then like I said, I open it up to do it with me, and we can go on this journey together. It is a weight loss journey. It is a glow up journey, but it's also a glow up of like the soul, like a spiritual glow up as well. Because um, one thing I found out is you can't just do this physically. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work. Um, I mean, you can, but I feel like that's why people gain everything back, because you have to be set right mentally, physically, and spiritually. Like everything has to be aligned, and you have to. It's a lifestyle change. It's not. It's not a diet. It's not something that you're just you finish. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, I glowed up. I'm done. Like it's a constant. Um, it's a constant improvement. Like you're constantly improving yourself. Um, so that's kind of what I did learn. Like I said, I'm going through this with you. You have people that get on here and they're like, here are the steps to doing this and this and that. And they're perfect already. They've already done everything. But for me, I have lost weight. I have done things. I have gotten myself. But that's life. We go through ups and downs. We were up and we're great, and then everything falls apart. And I just want to be open with that. And honestly, when I had lost all that weight last time, I was a little sad that I hadn't documented anything. So yes, I would like to document it not only for myself but for other people too that need help and want guidance and help and motivation, And I mean, even if nobody checks in on this page, I'm okay with that. And that's what we're going to talk about. I'm absolutely okay with that. So I feel really good. I feel motivated. I feel like this is it. When I lose this weight, that's it. Yeah, I might gain, a couple pounds here, but I'm not gonna like let myself go like I did this time. And it is. It's always circumstantial. It's either I lost my place, so I just started eating, and everything was going downhill. My stepdad died, and that kind of was crazy for the family, and then my mom got pretty sick after that, after he died. Not sick like physically, but a lot happened to her mentally. And then she did. She was sick before, and then she ended up in the hospital, and things just got so crazy. And I was so invested, because it takes time and investment and energy toward becoming your best version, becoming who you want to become. So yeah, I want to make sure that I stay on the path of becoming my best version, even when things are troublesome, even when the sides are shaky. Does that make sense? So, so steps to losing weight. I believe the very first thing for me in the past, the huge, like I said, is a mental thing. So you want to glow up, you want to look good. The very, very absolutely first thing you have to do is love yourself as you are. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it is literally the truth. You have to accept yourself as you are and love yourself as you are. Because if you don't, when you lose weight, you're still going to think you look like crap. You're not going to love yourself. So you have to love yourself as you are in the moment. And just accept it. Like, hey, I look great. I love myself. I'm going to hold myself with pride. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what you look like. And let me just say this. I believe, too, that is a big part of attraction. Is honestly just a person believing they look good, because it shows in your aura. It shows in like just everything about you. It shows. So you could have someone like so beautiful, but like if they don't think they're pretty and they always got their head down and they're always like, you know, no one's really gonna notice them. Like you're not letting your light shine. You're not being out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about being shy. I'm talking about being like self, you know, insecure and not being confident. And then you got somebody that doesn't even look that good, but I mean, they walk with their head high. They're dressing up. They take care of themselves, and people are flocking toward them because they think they look good, because they know that they are the ish. So a huge part of it is just loving yourself as you are, knowing you look good, and shoot, having no apologies. Be yourself authentically. Period. Then, once you have accepted how you look, once you're like, hey, look, me, I do not look my best right now, okay? Like, y'all saw me. I was not in a good place. And I had to remind myself, okay, I am the only me out here. And while, yes, I look kind of crazy right now, I can change that. But regardless of what I look like, I'm who I am inside, and it's how I treat myself and how I love myself. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta accept you. Once you do that, then you envision the version of you that you want to be. So for me, I love to be small. I love to be more thin. I love to be more thin. I like colors. I like glitter, because I'm a very like happy and sparkly person. I lost that. You know, when I go through depression, it's gone. But that's who I am. I've always been super like bubbly and hyper and kind of preppy, and I want to get that back. You know, I want to wear the clothes I want to wear. Like this dark colors. I actually really love bright colors. I love bright nails and jewelry and hair and, you know, extensions, like colors, and just I just love cuteness. So I envision that with myself. You know, I envision myself, and I'm talking, so I want to be a K-pop idol. I envision myself, you know, dancing, singing, looking good, feeling good. My name is Crystal. My government name is not Crystal. It's just I love that name. I've always been attracted to like crystals, gems. I had 4 black cats one time, and well, my mom did, and then they literally named them all after jewels, like gems. There was crystal, jewel, black pearl, and emerald. That was their names. And then I had a dog. Her name was Diamond. I have 2 dogs right now, and they're rose quartz and citrus. Like, I just love crystals. I love the way they can heal people. I love the way they shine and sparkle. And I resonate with that. You know, I feel like that's actually who I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be someone that shines and inspires and heals and helps people. And I haven't lived up to that full potential. You know what I mean? So I named myself Crystal. When I first went through my first transportation, I decided that was the name I was going to go by in 2020. When I first woke up and was like, okay, this is it. And it's a process. I say these things, but it's not easy. There's a lot of like mental gymnastics that has to go on to get yourself in a place where you truly can accept yourself, where you truly can see that for yourself. It's not easy, but if you really want it and you put a lot of time and energy into seeing that, then that is like the second step to glowing up, to losing weight. And there's nothing wrong with being bigger either. It's just, for me, like how I envision myself. I want myself at a healthy weight, and I want myself to look good. A healthy weight looks different for everybody. For me, I've always been small my entire life. I was like 120 in high school. I was like 130, 135, something like that in college. You know, after I had my daughter, I was like, I really kind of went up after that. And after I had my daughter, I blew up. Everybody was like, you're eating for 2. And I was, but I mean, I didn't mean to go crazy. So anyway, it does take some time to really get yourself where you are seeing who you want to be. So envision it. Envision who you want to be. I'm there. I'm there. Envision it and see yourself as that. So what you envision, how you want to look, that's who you are. And you will start to become who you envision. Now, there are more steps. So yes, you got love yourself as you are, envision how you want to look, who you want to be, and then you need to believe it. Like, this is huge. You need to believe that you can become that person because it's already there. It's already done. You just have to make steps to move toward that version of yourself. And if you don't believe, you're like, oh, I could never look like that, and oh, I can't. That can never happen. Then it can't. I mean, words are so powerful. You have to believe that you can become that version and really work toward doing it. It's so important. So like, if you skip a step, if you I love myself and then I envision myself, but that's not actually possible. You just cut yourself off. You shut the door on that version of yourself. I just got 11:11 on my thing. Confirmation. But absolutely, you have to believe. Okay. Kind of rolling back to words, you got to stop talking negatively towards yourself, because words have power. They have so much power. Like, I can't stress this enough. When you're constantly, if you know, like, oh, I'm so ugly. Oh, I'm never gonna be anything. Oh, I'm worthless. Oh, I'm not. I can't get anything. I'm gonna be alone forever. Like, these are like spells. You know what I mean? Like, you're speaking these things into existence. You're saying these things. Words are so powerful. That's why confirmations are so important. That's why they work, because as you say them out loud, you're speaking it. And then as you say it enough times, you start to believe it, and it becomes a reality. And then you keep those. You know what I mean? So if you do that to negative things, the same thing happens. You're speaking it, and then it becomes a reality, and you keep those things. And you don't want to do that. It's going to set you back. It's going to slow you down. You have to believe it. You have to speak kindly to yourself. Now, along the lines of speaking out loud, say what you want. Speak it. I want to be thin. I want to feel beautiful. I want to look my best. I want to have my hair. I want to shine. I want to inspire. You speak those things that you want. You say it. Say it into the universe. I'm gonna go to BTS real quick. One of my biggest favorite songs to work out to was BTS on Sugar, when he's like, I want to be rich, I love that song. He's speaking it. He's saying it. He's announcing it. And what happened? What did Sugar gets what Sugar wants, right? Because he says it. He speaks that crap into existence, and it comes. Is there hard work into it? Absolutely. But a big part of it is speaking it, believing it, knowing it. All right. Now, that's why a lot of it's mental first. Once you get the mental down, then you go ahead and make a plan. You know what I'm saying? Make a plan. How are you going to make this happen? How are you going to become this version? How are you going to make this reality happen? Set a plan. Set your goals. So, for me, example, I have everything. There's so much to do, but you need to have a plan in motion on how you're going to make this happen. So for me, I'm fasting, because I know that is the first way I can cleanse my system of everything. I was eating a lot of crap, eating a lot of junk food, sitting around, stewing in it. It's not good. You know, junk food makes you unmotivated, lazy, unhealthy, overweight. I mean, it's not good for you. Here and there, sure, but I mean, the way I was eating, we're eating it like almost every day, like every other day. It's not good. So fasting, that's a huge part of my plan. I'm gonna fast. I'm fasting for 7 days, and I'm gonna do like a whole video on my fasting and you know what that does for me and everything. But I'm fasting for 7 days. I'm fasting for 14 days. I started Monday, so I'm going from Monday, which was the what was just today, the 24th. So it was the 22nd, right, or the 21st, all the way to the next Friday, the 2nd. So that is like the first part that's just gonna help me cleanse everything. I'm gonna drop some weight. It's just gonna help me kind of start and get rid of bad habits. Fasting also helps you, like, anything bad habit that you have, if it's junk food, sugar, smoking, drinking, whatever, it wipes it out, because your cells recycle, like they reset every 30 days. So when you're cleansing like that and cleansing and purging and toxins releasing, you're a clean slate and you get to start over. Which is why I did a 30-day fast before. Not something I would advise to do more than once a year. It's crazy. But I did it, and it was the most spiritual feeling experience I ever had. So yes. Okay, so follow your plan. I have my fasting, and then after I fast, I'm gonna go on like a juicing smoothie diet, and then I'm gonna only eat fruit. I'm gonna start my workout. So I have a plan. I have a written plan, and on my fasting video, I'm gonna show that and actually show my plan out in case you want to follow it too. Then be patient. Try not to focus on the end result. Try not to have a mentality like, okay, I can't wait till this is done. When I reach here, then I'm done. There is no done. There is no done to becoming your best version. Now, is there a point where you're going to start looking better and feeling better? Absolutely. You're going to feel amazing. But it's a constant thing, and that's really where I believe I messed up. In 2020, I was doing amazing. I mean, I got low. I was like 180, maybe 170, but I looked like I was 140. Like, oh, I'm so mad at myself for like letting go, and because I worked so hard to get there. But again, my mental was not lined up. So even though my physical was great, it was when I started, but like when everything started happening, now my mental was starting to decline, and the other steps, I was stressing, things were going in a downward slide, and it kind of broke my alignment. So you have to be aligned. You gotta, and we're human. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Things do happen in life, but you gotta try to not let circumstances define your condition. You know what I mean? So yes, don't focus on the ending result. Just focus on the journey. Just enjoy what you're doing, because at some point, at first it's gonna be heck hard. And you're gonna be like, oh my God. But after a while, you're gonna start to see those results, and you are gonna feel amazing. And everyone else is gonna see the results. You're gonna start to glow. You're gonna look amazing. You're gonna be smiling more. Your aura is actually going to change. Like, you will look different, and people will look your way. And you've got to remember to just keep going. Continue to become your best version. And that's something about BTS, man. BTS always is looking to improve themselves. They are like perfect. They're amazing, but they're still constantly putting in effort to become their best version. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And that's something we need to think about it and use in our own life, So anyway, I've been on here for a minute. I just kind of wanted to come on here and update you on what's going on, and let you know I'm getting started. This is a wrap. And like I said, whether people watch, whether I have any subscribers, I really don't care. I'm honestly doing this for myself, but for other people too, but for myself. So it's documented, so I'm accountable, so I can physically see the change. Because I remember when I did it in 2020, I was so focused. I never got on a scale until like a year later. Okay, I didn't even realize I was losing weight because I was so invested in just the change in the actions, and because sometimes I feel like the scale can distract you, like you're working, and then if you see the scale and it's only like, 5-10 pounds, that might discourage you. So I wasn't on the weight. Like, I was just like, we need to look better. We need to feel better. I just purely went off how I look and feel. And oh my gosh, that works for me. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna pop up off of here, guys. Thanks for watching if you did. If not, hey Crystal, girl, you can do this. You got it. We about to look amazing. Okay.